Ramsey.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Oh, Ramsey.
Yo, this is the boy
Christopher,
and welcome to
Oh, Ramsey.
join us Wednesday nights, 8 p.m. for the show.
Yo. What's up, everybody? What's going on? We are back again with the O Ramsey show. What going on, brother?
Good night, everybody. What's happening?
What going on with you this week, brother? Was
Well, here right now, I trying to figure out what's going on with me and all too, because right now I find I looking little cake soap. Yeah, I looking who like to wash your face with the cake. And this,
yeah, well, I can't help that. The tech team is so good.
what I want to tell you.
The tech team is so good.
What I
we
wanted
just started
to say,
there.
What I wanted to say, I wouldn't say.
Yo, so this week, this is episode 18 of the O Ramsey show. Reach 18 episodes, brother. Yeah, boy. 18.
Yeah, well, what better way to occupy yourself during possibly the worst time in human history than to come on here on Wednesday night and talk shipping is for hour.
Hey, boy.
I don't really see nothing wrong with that.
So, Kiran, boy, this question that we asking today, we could just bring up the question, then we'll introduce our guest tonight, and then we'll get into the hot topics, of course. But we'll just give the question so people could, get in the brain,
Start to think about it, process it.
get in the brain, start to, process
Big
what's going
step
on.
today.
Yeah. So we are
Big
asking,
question today.
do you think that men and women, adults, can be just friends?
Can it be a totally platonic scene?
Totally, just friends. Yeah, it's a cool
100%
scene.
platonic.
It's a cool scene. No, we just friends. Yeah, he just lie down on my bed. I just lie down on his bed.
So hear this one test. You're saying platonic, right? But anyway, you know what? We'll get into it.
We will get into it. We'll get into
Right?
it.
Remember, guys, if you're just joining the live, this is the O Ramsey show. You can connect with us 7250707, and because the tech team is so good,
You can call
you
in
can
again.
also reach us if you call on the normal line. Before it was only WhatsApp. But
Yeah.
now you can call us on WhatsApp, or you can call us
Normal.
on if you're your DOS. If
If
you're
you have
your
a
DOS on
little-
the phone,
You have a little free calls. You know
And
what I'm
a free
saying?
shoe.
You have a little
And
plan.
everything.
You're postpaid.
Right?
You're all day.
right? You can call in 7250707. All right, so Kes, let's go ahead and introduce our guest. for
Yeah,
this week.
man. All right, so tonight we have with us a young and upcoming super soca star. I have to say, the man looking like his projection is heading to, up there with the Kes and the double M's and the
I don't even want to just say
up to that level. We wanna say,
no.
greater things.
Nah, I want to say that this man is one of the leading talents coming out of Trinidad and Tobago
Yeah, for sure.
at the moment. I just want to say it like that because I don't want to box him into any particular genre of music because he does multiple genres, right? So give the man the full ratings. The man, honestly, the man up there, right? For me, quality wise, talent,
Yeah.
writing ability. Of course, he competed in I believe Soca Monarch last year, and the year before. So a lot of respect for this young man for what he's doing and what he continues to do. Always he seems to be on an upward trend. So without any further ado, the man Mical Teja. I hope I pronounced that correct, brother.
Yo, yo, yo.
Sorry, no, I need to be laughing at what I'm dying over here. Yeah, that was good, man. That was a good five. That was a good five. But definitely agree with you. You know, I personally don't view myself as a artist per se. Don't mean that in a disrespectful way.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
But you know, yeah. But
I could relate to that. I don't see myself on. I don't like when people try to say that.
yeah,
Come on, it's not something that's important.
yeah. I I I believe this is my honest belief, right? My honest belief is boxes are made for three things, right?
So go ahead, philosophy Teja, go in.
Right? Three things boxes are made for. One, for goods,
Right.
right? Two, right? Two is for, let me say, a fragile product, which is the same thing as
same thing like goods.
classify them differently. And the last thing a box is good for is to push out a child.
Ah,
Brawling.
hey,
But it's not
Hey!
for us, not for artists.
So you saying boxes must be brawling. That what you saying?
Yeah.
no, watch, it's too early, dog. It's too early. It's too early for this. So Teja, so you're saying no boxing? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, box me out.
You're outside of the box.
Yeah, outside of the box.
But you can
Oh,
jump
yes.
in when you have the time and you know you're settled and thing. You could
Yeah, when
also
you're free,
jump
when
in
you're
if you
free.
want.
Yeah,
That's what we're trying to say.
from
Option.
time to time.
Option. Give me the option.
All right.
In and out.
Right. Well, boy. So, guys, you'll see our special guest tonight, the man Mical Teja. So go ahead and send out flames in the comment. All the Teja fans, I want to see flames.
Yeah, and share the link. Share the
Go ahead and
link.
share the link. Let somebody know.
Share
that
the
we live
link. Share the
Oh,
link. Share the
right
link.
now on the O Ramsey show.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
to
yeah.
get see all the comments and share the link and them kind of stuff.
On Facebook, we live on Facebook page, on the O Ramsey page, on Christopher's page, and on Kes Ramsey's page. So
if you go
the
on
3
Facebook
page
and
line
just look for
live
O
same
Ramsey.
time.
You should see it. Right, so guys, we're gonna get right into it. Of course, we're gonna be featuring some music from the man a little later on in the show. But for right now, Kes, let's get into the hot topics.
Yeah, hot topics one time. Let's go.
Hot topics.
Oh, they straight hot?
Hot topics. Hot topics.
Well, you go
Ready
It might be
for the
lukewarm.
tea.
Oh, Ramsey!
As you say, Teja, we don't know if the topic's hot or not, but we know this is what happening in the week this week. And
Yeah.
for
Right.
sure, what I get started off with is that I don't understand I don't know if our schooling system has failed. I don't know if some people just didn't pay attention in school. I don't know. I don't know what it is. If we didn't really, as people is saying, common sense not so common. Again,
Right.
I'm hoping that is these things, because I can't understand how a virus, a worldwide pandemic is happening, and we will make this thing into a political problem and say that, it's only passing in certain areas now, boy. It only looking at people from certain places. You know what I'm saying? A certain...
No, wasn't the case is that the hampers were giving out.
brother,
Giving out.
brother, hear what I'm telling you, right?
I
This is the one
feel
thing.
they didn't get the video good enough. I feel
don't
they didn't hear
I
the
go
video
send you-
good.
I go send you the correct link because I don't feel you watch the correct one.
Oh, no, I didn't see the video. I just heard different stories coming
The
up.
individual
right.
said, brother, that how come only people from a certain area and a certain people who support a
Political
certain
affiliation.
party getting licked up from COVID.
Coronavirus.
You
I can
understand?
answer that question real quick.
Tell me.
Now, this is my thing, right? COVID for me is a rich man virus that affecting the poor. Hear why I say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now listening.
In order to get the Brazilian strain and this strain and COVID to reach into Trinidad, you need to fly.
Yeah, you gotta travel.
Now, let me keep it real. In the PNM strongholds is more what we call the lesser class of people. Them not fly.
Teja.
No, I just talk real now, bro.
Alright. Do your thing.
Right? No, and it's not bashing, but you just I just addressing her, I just giving her
Right.
context, right? So the people who on the beat flying out on a regular and going down Piaco and flying out, they going to Tobago. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm talking real. So don't be like, why it is people in this particular constituency gain viruses, because they are more who going to Toronto and come back.
Right. Hey! You see how you're wild?
But it's true.
You see, yeah, but it have other places people could go. Right? You're
But
wild.
Toronto for them.
Ah, boy.
No, bro, I see nothing with that. I went to Toronto already.
Alright, so here what we're saying, right? It is almost ludicrous.
The man make me choke, you know.
It is almost ludicrous, right?
Oh, good.
To suggest that because of where you live or because of a political affiliation, you could be spared from a pandemic. Guess you had the picture there with the PNM on the door?
Nah. I
So
got
it had this photo going around, man. Yeah, I sent that for you guys. It have a
You
photo
ain't-
going around, Teja. You know the Bible story in Egypt where the tell each other Israel put the
blood on the door
Put
and
the
the
blood
tins.
over the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
Yeah.
for the
spirit
Local.
of death when it passed. Right. When the spirit of death was passed. Right?
Mhm.
That was a picture with the angel and the angel putting PNM on people door.
Oh gosh, right.
No people out of time. And my issue is this, right? How long will the misinformation, will the just gross misuse of public office, how long these things will be allowed to continue by? Why people still giving folks with these kind of opinions a listening ear? Right? But I feel I'm going to ask the question, I'm going to answer it one time, because Trinidadians like too much bacchanal. We like to be in the sauce, right? We like to be in it. It don't matter if it's for good or if it's for bad. We like to be in it.
Yeah.
But bro, for me, that's a on the surface. You're right, You're right. But that's a on the surface answer. For me, if we dig in deeper, for me is the fact that we're not creating or we're not promoting a critical thinking society. Yeah. We don't really have critical thinkers.
But what you think preventing that? Because I mean, the same system that brought you to the mind that you have is similar environments, and there are people who living on the same street with you who probably agreeing with boss lady.
Yeah, but it was the yes in the comments that was killing me.
This is what I am saying. All of we went primary school, secondary school.
I went to
all of
government
us.
school.
So where all again these ideas?
Most of the teachers went to the same teaching institutions.
Of course. So
Yeah,
that would let you know that it comes down to in the house. That is where the real education going on.
Oh, good, boy, ja. Nah, Teja, I can't make no excuse for that, boy.
I'm not making no excuse for that particular individual. But you know, I just hope she put the PNM on Shido.
That's for safety.
You know,
Safety.
because I say, dog, if it is, I know, boy, it only passing through a certain area, I was moving. I just me. I was moving. I was looking for an apartment. You understand? In Diego Martin. I was looking for somewhere San Fernando. In the middle of Sando, I was looking for an apartment in Sando.
Yeah.
Even what the
In-
outskirts, you know. In
Manning
Sando.
constituency.
You wanna know
Manning
something?
constituency.
You want to know something? She could afford to move.
True.
Them kind of those people could afford to move.
True.
I hear what you're saying, brother. I hear what you're saying.
You understand? So I would recommend that for her too.
Pick up and move.
Just for safety's sake, because it's out of hand. It's out of hand. Rest of what again we have here?
Well, it was that.
Boy. So let's talk. Let me talk a little bit about Mr. Torrance Mohammed,
Yeah.
right? Because by today's a sad day in Trinidad and Tobago, and worse in San Fernando, because for people who don't know, right? Mr. Torrance Mohammed is he's a 90-year-old he's basically a legend in South when it comes to the arts and theater, right? Somebody saw this man. This is not even in night, in broad daylight. Saw him jumping out of his vehicle. Decided they wanted the little, because he had a little gold chain around his neck, right? He's that old man. The man is 90, so you know he playing no big gold chain, right? The man have a little piece of gold on his neck. They decided they needed the gold chain. Bust the gold chain off the man's neck, and then you had to throw down the man on the ground. The man break up 2 of his ribs, right? I have a picture. I don't know if I sent it to Kes.
Yeah,
of him sitting on the pavement waiting for the ambulance to come. The ambulance never arrived, right? His family took him to the hospital, and he succumbed to his injuries last night. 91-year-old man, right? 91-year-old man.
Shame.
You know what I'm saying, right? You done coming to thief. What you had to beat up the man for? What you had to throw down the man on the ground for? Right? This still 90-year-old man. How much fight he could really give you, right?
What fight the man could give, boy? The man
How
ain't
much
giving no
fight
fight.
he could really fight with you?
The man ain't giving no fight.
How much fight he could really fight with you? And to take somebody that is so valuable to the arts community, especially in San Fernando. This man has been a deputy mayor for the last umpteen years.
Yeah. Facts.
You dig? I can remember going to Creative Arts Center as a young guy and seeing him there, having little conversations with him. To me, he's always been, a elderly man from since I small, but he's always a well-respected man.
Very
always
active too.
Very active in all the spaces, So Trinidad, we really have lost another icon, and I really hope because the family was able to
the pic
see
of
the
him
guy.
on the ground there upright now.
Wow.
Just so people could
Look
see.
at this.
But
this is what the final days of an icon had to come down to.
but
Somebody
here
who
why I
gave
say,
so much to the
Kieran,
country.
sometimes you're thinking, well, boy, you're in your area, so you really have to, watch over your shoulder.
By me.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you kind of really study it too much because, you're home. You're in your zone. Everybody here know you. You know what I mean? But these fellas and them out here have a different kind of mentality, boy. A real kind of Duke mentality.
Rest in peace and our condolences. Go ahead, Teja.
I just always feel like why rob the poor now?
Right.
Like poor rob and the poor for me make no sense now.
But it has come down to men just hustling, a lot of men just at the wits end right now and decide, well, boy, if
Somebody
I
had
not
to
having
get
nothing,
it.
somebody had to feel it, and the bad thing about it is that, the majority of us who are working class and below are low-lying fruit. We easy to access.
Yeah.
We easy to tag.
We are no security guard. We are moving with our
You
detail.
understand? So it's crimes of opportunity. But I saying, boy, oh God, boy, where the heart of the country really is. If it is, you could, even if you come to rob the man, why you had to throw him down on the ground so hard that he break up a rib? This man is 90, boy. He's an elder. He's an elder.
Bro, no, there's me, right? I tend to like expand on things a little bit more, right?
Right.
And for me, it's like it's crazy that you as I guess, let me just be real. It's probably like a man, a young fella, right?
Yeah.
And it's crazy to me that it's not even about suffering or you having a hard time, but you would watch somebody in an older generation who is supposed to have some level of respect for, and still, you could just say, "Boy, uncle, right now, things are real hard for me right now. Your mind gave me a little small money, thing, whatever, a little help out." And you never know. That same older fella might say, "Yeah, we're going. We think, all right, come, let me do this, do that, let me show you all 100." Well,
Right. Right.
And
if people who know the type of person that Mr. Muhammad is, they know that what you're talking about there is right down that alley.
But
Yeah,
the man might have organized to get a work for you. Serious. On that all that thing. He's a very helpful guy. You know what I mean? Any way he could help, he would have helped. So for somebody like that to die over a gold chain, a 90-year-old man, that real bothering me, boy. For real. But we need what we could do. What do you think we could do, brother, to change the mindset of some of these people? When Gary called them cockroach and thing, people just get vexed.
Nah, you can't call. Nah.
no, I think it'll start from, so hear me out, right? It's a double-edged sword, and here was a double-edged sword. So the lower, I don't even like saying lower class and class, because that for me is also part of the problem why society, because you have middle class, a higher class and the lower class, and you know what I mean? And that is really bracketing people now and telling them, well, this is how you would live based on your income, right? But that's another. But my whole thing is, I feel in Trinidad right now, we're not making people like the working class feel a part of society, right? So let me go back. Trinidad and Tobago's watchwords are, together we aspire, together we achieve.
Right.
And from ever since I know myself, and I could even say from even in my mother's generation, it has always felt, right?
Right.
Like together we are aspiring, although we are aspiring together.
But some people are achieving.
People achieving.
Yeah.
And I feel like if we as a country and as a society start to fix these things, a lot of these problems would start to disappear now.
Yeah.
Because people,
of course.
a person who is going out there and robbing and stealing, that means he don't feel a part of society.
Yeah.
He don't feel
any responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it goes back to even where, you want people to social distance and you want people to, be their brother's keeper and thing. But if before COVID, you used to watch me like a cockroach and this and that, and I is nobody and I is lower class, then my social accountability may not be there because I don't really care about
I already feel disconnected. Yeah.
I already feel disconnected. So I feel like it's very key now that whoever comes after Dr. Rowley, pick up yourself, respect, right? Whoever comes after him, for me, your mission should be really to restore some level of national pride and make all classes of people feel like they are a part of society now. Because I feel like once you make people a part, like imagine if I feel like a Trinidadian.
Right.
How, I used to hear my mother thing talking about, when Brian Lara win the record and people were so, back in the days, you didn't have no robbery, you wouldn't watch an old man and snatch a gold chain because you're feeling like, now you're a part of, that's my brother, that's my neighbor, that's my fellow Trinbagonian now.
Right.
So that's just my take on it.
No, I think you touch on a lot of really strong points, because if you have a society where people, and I like what you said, that together we aspire but only a few people achieving, because if I feel like I have to choose between showing love to a neighbor versus my children eating tonight, okay, one night I might choose love, but I mightn't choose love in a year time. I mightn't choose love in 2 years time when I down to nothing, when the children are eating a week, when I start to feel frustrated. So if we could find a way to pivot and make the opportunity. It's hard to see people living lavishly. And this is not no jealousy thing. This is just knowing that both of us start the same places, but because you have a certain level of access that I didn't have, that you are now able to live this way. And I, on the other hand, have nothing. After a while, people, it's almost natural to want to save yourself. And
Yeah.
that is where the gold chain snatching and the window breaking and these kind of things this come from. You understand? But
Yeah,
it really is sad.
And for me, it's not about equality problem, you know. It's a equity problem.
Yeah, of course.
That, you know, what we just do is we give people of the lower class bare minimum,
True.
Yeah,
and
just
sometimes
enough.
bare minimum,
Sometimes less than that.
less than bare minimum. And imagine this, right? Imagine you had two houses, one in the west, one in south. You drive, you have about 2-3 cars,
Yeah.
and it's have people who have people who living in a house 10 away and is a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
And that for me, I will never understand society because of that. I will never understand how. And what we do to, right? Oh God, we going down a rabbit hole here. But I'll say
No,
this, right?
you talk, brother.
Yeah. Right? What we just do, right? So the lower class, we hook them on name brands and fancy jewelry and money
course.
and cars
Yeah,
and
clout.
and proof, and well, give them this dream that to make it in life you need to have the best cars and the best clothes and things that really don't matter, right? And things that, so when I work for my little patterns, I go and want to buy Jordans,
Of
I
course
go
you
and want to buy Nike, I go and want to buy, you know, all the fancy thing.
Yeah.
And that for me is another form of control now, because it's like you're keeping me in this bind. And again, no, and some people might say now, well, you know, it's their choice to do it, but it's not really a choice when you create this atmosphere, as in,
Correct.
I need this, I need to do this,
Correct.
you need to be up on this, son. So
Correct.
it's like you create this thing where you have them hook on these things, and the rich keep getting richer and they keep getting poorer, and then, you know, whoever in the working class and that middle class there now have to pull and tug, and the middle class now have to either say, nah boy, let me at least stick to the
Yeah,
side
let
of
me
the,
try to associate with the upper class people. Yeah.
yeah, just to make sure, you know, I could at least eat and feed my children, and at
Correct.
least, you know.
Yeah.
So it is a weird paradigm, and I think until we sort of break down the classism and just, you know, ensure each citizen could at least live and eat comfortably, things will never. And again, what I'm talking about is a dystopian future, bro. That
Right,
probably
right.
never.
It really may never happen, right? But it
Yeah.
is our responsibility to try to break apart these institutions, because here we come and we meet them so, and the generation before did, and the generation before did that as well. But
That
the guys
not
that who
gonna
set it
happen,
up,
Omavi.
hear what I'm telling you. the guys and them who set this in motion did it for their benefit, and we know we going all the way back to colonialism. We're going all the way back to our law system, which is still the Westminster system. You understand? Even though a lot of the laws don't apply to us, and they're archaic, we still upholding them here in the Caribbean.
Yeah, like I can't cook a police officer.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
So you want
Free-
you want to cuss out the police that way.
No. I don't want to, but for me, that's a bit infringing on freedom of speech.
But you see, it's a video just the other day posted, right? The guy standing in his yard, right? And the police officers, and they pull up in the car on the road, and they're telling the man to go inside his house, right? And she in the car, and she telling him to go inside the effing house, boy. And he like, but officer, but you cussing me just so I can effing cuss you. And you don't cuss me, you know, otherwise I'll lock you up today. That is the threat that she using. That is one of the most, you know,
It's ridiculous.
the most stupidest laws that have in the country right now. I'm telling you, I don't understand why it's still on the books. And it's not that things can change. The laws could change. We speed limit change.
They decriminalize marijuana. They could change that law.
Yeah,
they don't want.
for sure.
Because it's a form.
It's a easy charge.
Imagine if you eliminate that law. Just imagine
Yeah.
the amount of cost police go get. Sir,
Yeah, they will get
No,
cussed out on
but
a
no,
daily
but
basis, right?
then you could look at it like this too. Then the police might know that they need to come respectful to citizens when they come in.
No, I don't think that's gonna be the result. Yes, I don't think even if a police here what is going on police just come cussing and they just leave beating, right?
Bah.
Yeah, what I telling you, you come inside there, brother, and them cussing and you cuss them back. Well, guess what? You have a little, you understand, a little two tap to collect. Your dishes gonna get washed because they're not taking certain disrespect. You know that cases are you growing up in Laramie. When you see the police, turn your head the other way. You don't even want to make eye contact with these men in the jeep
I going inside,
because at any
close
because
and
at any
gate,
time,
close window. Yeah,
at any
yeah,
time
want that interaction at all.
yeah, you could look like somebody that was looking for the last 4 months, just so
but it's how
because
you
you watch them too hard.
talk, bruh. It's how you talk. So for me, I from Gonzales, right? No, and you know what Pat Gonzales is.
Now, which part Gonzales is why? Guess what? You know?
So Gonzales is between Belmont and Laventille, right?
All right,
All
go
right.
off.
So you know, people will hear me talking and they'll be like, "Oh, he from the west, from up there." But no, I from there. Yeah, yeah, right.
Right.
And I always should have convinced some of the youths and people who I grew up with, like, yo, I think one of the main things where we just get caught up with is, first of all, police are not the law. So, I see people saying, they're not the law and they're not the boss. I don't call no policeman here the boss. You're not the boss.
Yeah.
The law is the boss. He's not the boss, right? And I think the main thing with people, if a policeman, because a policeman already come to me, all right, let me give you a perfect scenario, right? My car get wrecked on the avenue, so a bedroom of mine helped me to go down by the impound.
Right.
So this like I never had my car wrecked before, right? So I go in the impound, we pulling in, but apparently you can't park your car in the impound. We didn't know that,
Yeah.
right? So this police officer coming in now with his car, he literally is like Need for Speed. This man drive,
Yeah.
pull a hard right, block up the road, come out the car with a Uzi, and say, "You must spray on this car right now."
Yeah.
We coming for us, officer. So hear me out now. But again, coming from where I come from, like you pulling a firearm on me, I'm not worried about that.
Yeah,
I'm
really
most
phased.
yeah, not really phased, right? So I tell him, I say, "Officer, there's no need for that. Like I'm an unarmed civilian."
Yeah.
And he just like, "Move that car from me." And I say, "Officer, first of all, you need to watch your tone. I am an unarmed civilian. I am here coming to get my car out of the impound lot." And he's saying, "Well, pull your car in here." I said, "Officer, that's all you have to say. You don't have to pull out your fire." That. And when he realized he's somebody with a level of intelligence, his whole demeanor starts to change. And then he's like, "Well, all right, now just move your car, whatever. But I see no officer, no, you approach wrong, and I would like to get your badge number, please. Badge number and name." And he was refusing to give me his badge number and name. I said, "Officer, if you're refusing to give me a badge number and name, I will walk into that station there and I will tell them, I'll give them your license plate and I'll make a spectacle.
Yeah.
Badge number and name, please. Because you as an unarmed civilian, you are entitled to get an officer's badge and name."
100%. And,
So, yeah.
and Brethren, I rate it tenacity in that regard, right? And
Yeah,
that is why it is. Go ahead.
No. I just saying, yeah. I just.
Because the thing is, that is why it is. That this is why we have to learn to challenge these institutions. Because, I mean, I hear you with the how you speak to them thing, but I feel like somewhere along the line, we have kind of digested the false narrative that our colloquial tongue is poor English and is bad English and this and that and whatever. And not saying that what you are saying about speaking properly is off. I am saying that I should be able to communicate with a public servant and say, "Yo, brother, why is you shouting at without being attacked?" The man drive up in front of all you, pull out big gun, threaten all you. All this happening in the space of 5 seconds. You don't even know who I am.
Exactly.
So it leads me to think and to believe that you don't care. Right? It doesn't matter who I am. To you, as Kes was saying earlier, I was probably just a cockroach. You understand? So I think we as young men, we have to continue to speak and to have these kind of conversations because I can't see it staying the same way as my parents' generation and not saying nothing my whole life. That's not making no sense to me.
And even also the video with the guy where he going in the station and the officer wasn't wearing a mask and he's putting up the officer and officer, why are you not wearing a mask? Whatever.
Right.
And the officer brushing him off. And my whole thing is the narrative continues that officers feel as though they are the boss. And no, sir, you are employed by the state to
100%.
uphold the laws of the
Yep.
land.
100%.
And the laws of the land right now are you supposed to be when you are in public, you're supposed to be wearing a mask. And it's about example too. And
Yeah.
for me, it's about stereotype. No offense, I think the dude honestly wants to do good and is doing some level of good. But you know, the commissioner of police, for me, he does give off an energy where it's like, I am the boss now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that for me,
Now let me
gives-
just say,
Mhm.
me and Gigi little good now, boy.
No,
I don't have no time with that.
no.
No.
I don't have no time with that.
No.
Guess why I have my many opinions.
What I will say, I
As
will
a good
always give
concern.
Jack his jacket. This
Give
is
Jack his jacket.
this is the most I've seen a commissioner of police in
Done.
many years.
Yeah,
You understand?
Give Jack.
Yeah, the man actually, you could see that he actually trying to do something. You
Yeah,
know what I
he
mean?
honestly.
I could give him that.
Yes, but I understand what Teja's saying as far as
The attitude
The
towards
vibe
the
is give
yeah,
off.
the
Yeah.
attitude towards it. Yeah.
towards the general public.
Kind of
It's like
enable.
us and them.
Yeah, it enables that instead of us.
Instead of
Like I was
us as a citizen, as a country, trying to make things
Citizenry,
better. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Is
that's
the
also
police versus the citizens versus the criminals.
no.
That's how it is in the country. It's the
Yeah.
protective
Yeah,
services,
that's the way it feels.
army, police, whoever, the citizens who actually trying to do good, and we just in the middle here with no guns, no nothing. You
No
understand?
nothing. We get
and the criminals and them.
and rough up from the police.
You
Yeah.
understand? We getting robbed on one side, men breaking in the place, doing whatever,
Then snatching
Snatching
gold chain off a 19-year-old.
over old man neck. You understand? And then on the next side now, the popo and them on this side,
Yeah.
feel look at rough you up. It had a night this some years ago, a night I was dropping my wife home, well fiance at the time, I was dropping her home. And the way them pull up on me, dog, I swear I trafficking cocaine. I swear the way them what's not 2 Jeep front back block up air like real movie thing.
Escobar, Pablo.
Yeah, the way them pull up on me, dog, I swear, telling you, is trafficking. So when they pull up now and I wind down the window halfway because I don't know who these people is, and they're coming with the light in your face, I say, good night.
Yeah.
What's all this about, officers? I have a 80 wagon, right? But my 80 wagon have no tint, so they're seeing straight in the car. I say, good night, officers. Me and
What the light is for? Yeah.
yeah, what's all this about? Well, we're looking for somebody in the 80 wagon. I say, is it me? I say, look my
Yeah.
look my
Look my ID.
look my
And
ID
Stevie
right
want-
here. You understand? All right, yeah. Well, we can still have to write down your name. I say, for what though?
For what? What name?
No, well, we stop here, so we have to. I say, officer, come on, come on. I say, look in my car. I say, you could look into my car. I say, as a matter of fact, if you want, you can request that I come out the car and you could search my car too. All that is the law in Trinidad. We have no rights. We have much rights. Let me say that. We have much rights. I say, but I don't have to, you don't have to write down my name on anything if you didn't stop me or you didn't charge me with
particular
anything.
reason.
You don't have to write down, oh, you stopped me, so you had to write down my name in a book. I say, no, you had to write down my name, officer. Let's be real, oh gosh. You have to write down my name. You can just let me go ahead. Yeah, and continue searching for the white AD wagon that you're searching for.
That you're actually looking for right now. You're wasting
You know
police
what I
time.
mean? Hey, let's see how long we're on this topic, and we still have the main topic to talk, eh?
Alright, move on.
But before we move on, we had to touch a little bit at Teja music. Brother, that last track, Flavor, them a tune right now.
Yeah, man. Get back, bro.
Right, are killing it off on Audio Mac and on Spotify. Guys, of course, you can check out this young artist music, Spotify, iTunes, Audio Mac, all platforms, right?
You got it, baby.
Make sure I support the man thing, but let me get in the video a little bit.
Give me some, baby. Got ya. Melanin popping, everything firm, nothing ain't dropping on you. All the big heads them watching, 6-figure clocking, but that ain't bothering you. No. Man could have gone on them ways, you know. But them boy go run the place, you know. Watch how your mother pray for you. Look how you're born with flavor, flavor, flavor. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Sign the pen on your paper, paper, paper. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Tell a boy go brave, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Before you hot up the place, you know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look how you sweet like bonbon, like sugar in a pot when it brown brown. You know where you come from, so nobody can take you for clown now. Cause you know what you have is special. So baby, don't give it up now, because your mother pray for you. Look how you're born with flavor, flavor, flavor. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Sign the pen on your paper, paper, paper. Melanin flavor, flavor, flavor. Tell a boy go brave, you know.
Yeah.
Before you hot up the place,
Yeah, boy,
you know.
Teja, boy. That big tune.
Yeah, man.
It's good vibes.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
good vibes. It's good vibes.
Oh yes, Teja, big up yourself for this tune. I love the Afrobeats feel.
Yeah.
I love that fusion feel. But I think that we need to see a lot more music like this coming out of Trinidad and the rest of the Caribbean, obviously. But I want to be selfish and say Trinidad have enough of the mix of cultures to really do this type of fusion music justice. And I think that is high time for our rhythms, which is soca music, and all the other melodic influences that we have to really combine and be able to put out music like this that would appeal to a more international market. So big up yourself, man.
Yeah.
Bro, if
for
I
sure.
tell Bobby to drop this song,
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
nah, I just feel like, you know, in Trinidad, is like, if it's not entertainment, like art is very hard to make it. Entertainment makes it,
Yeah, no time.
but art, like actual art,
Well, boy,
yeah, boy,
you're preaching to the choir.
yeah, boy.
Because it seems sometimes like the more you invest in a tune, less people care. If I come on here on our live, whoa, we cut it in, whoa, my girl cut it in. Yeah, right, yeah, viral tomorrow,
Yeah,
right? But it seems like sometimes you take your time, you put something together. But thank God is you know Trinidad's market, as much as we need the support, and I keep telling people, you know, people always complain and say there's only one type of music we hear out of Trinidad right now. But
Don't
if
support
you
it.
support the other types,
Mm-hmm.
then all you will hear is the, you know, certain topics and certain genres of music.
Yeah.
So you know, as much as we need the home support, because of the internet and because, you know, and a benefit of COVID-19 is that everybody home. So now is as
Oh.
good as a time as any.
Oh my God, bro. It's like you say that,
Try to
right?
push out the thing.
And
Go ahead.
I have a beef. Yeah, man, any beef I have.
I
The
listen.
beef I have is with soca artists.
Right.
Like, what is going on?
Yeah, like pour out some music, please.
Please.
Man, relaxing, boy.
Men just back. I don't understand that in a Teja.
Man, keeping
Watch
the
me.
song for when things
When-
open back up
when-
and they could make some money on the
Oh.
song.
No, when 2 months pass and me release a song, I just start to get antsy. Right? I just start to get jumpy. All in having these feelings, by all in missing playing out music, working on a project,
Yeah.
seeing it develop
No.
from idea to finish.
But bro, that's why I tell you, in Trinidad, it's more about entertainment than art now. And I feel that's why our genre of music has not evolved to that point of billboards and these things. We trying to entertain.
Well, it's never had to. It could have survived in that entertainment space because carnival is that is what carnival is, right?
Entertainment.
Good,
So
good.
that's
But
my two
it
cents.
really is time, and the only way for it to change is for men like you to continue doing what you're doing, and for it to inspire new people as well to want to
Definitely.
do things like that as well. So yeah, so we continuing to push that. But yes,
All right, so
I know
quick.
we have some other hot topics. I know we have some other hot topics to
No,
talk
we are
about.
going
But
in
I
on
think
hot
we should
topics
jump.
again. We done
Yeah,
almost
let me jump right in.
no just now. So a few questions for Teja, quick, and then we will
Mm-hmm.
go into the main topic of the night, right? So quick, Teja, how much years you doing music? How you started?
I think in October here, bro, it's actually gonna be like 10 years.
10 years. That we
Yeah.
talking about.
Because I started at like age 14, 15 writing for Destrana.
Right,
So and I'm counting now as a professional
you
on a
have to.
Have to.
yeah, so
All
yeah
right.
boy.
10
10
years, 10 years. Yeah,
I
because
old.
a lot of people will probably maybe started following the music probably like what, 4 or 5 years ago
Yeah.
when there was this, I trying to remember the song, but I had the song up
I think it'll
here,
be Islam proud boy.
right from the Islam.
Yeah. I feel like
Good.
from there where people actually kinda say, yeah, he's an artist.
Right. So, but it takes all that time before to make the artist that they see today. So, a lot of
Yeah.
times people think, all right, it's just a 2 years or 3 years grind, but really,
Ah boy.
it takes time to be to, and I'm sure you're still not where you want to be as
Yeah, of course.
as an artist and as a creative,
Of
So
course.
forever growing.
But for me it's like I've seen so much people come after me and see more success than me,
Right.
but what I've been doing throughout the years was building a skill set now.
Yeah, of
So
course.
you're listening to Flavor was produced by Tano and myself,
Yeah.
and I was able to sit down in my little studio and mix and master the song myself, and
Yeah.
work on the artwork as well, and you're able to build your skill set, like
Of
you could
course,
do
nobody can take that from you, and that's something that I've been talking about, especially to my other brethren in the creative spaces. Make sure your hand could be in every single one of the pots that it takes to make your meal complete. Whatever the ingredients are that need to come together to make your product and your art world class. Make sure you learn something about everything. Right? You're a musician. You had to learn to produce. You have to learn to be an engineer, right? You have to learn what it takes to on the business side of the music, and not just okay, yeah, jump up on a stage and sing and do a thing.
But I feel with every business everything you had to figure out how things work for you so that when you get to the point where you could employ people under you, people can hit story about how
6 for 9.
yeah, you understand, you know exactly how your things working. Me as
Yeah.
a as
Manage your
a
own quality
comedian
control.
dog, if I didn't invest in a computer that I could edit my little videos and thing on, what would that be my case? You understand?
Yeah.
As a comic, you have to sometimes
Well,
you
wouldn't
wanna
have been no comic.
exactly when it comes to online content, if you're not able to put out exactly what you have, sometimes you're trying to tell somebody what you have in your head, and it's like they're really seeing your vision of
Yeah.
whatever meme or a video or something you're trying to get out. If you can't get that out for yourself, as you say, invest in yourself and figure out how to do it for yourself, then you will just end up stick up, and your good ideas will remain in your head, and somebody posting some stupidness will go viral because it's available for people. You know what I mean? So yeah. So let me
have
get
to
into the main topic. Earlier. We done almost an hour in. So we just doing a little transition, and then we hitting them the question. We're gonna take main points from each of us, and then we will open the phone lines if people want. We will talk, open the phone lines, and as people come in, if they wanna chime in on the thing, we can just talk after that. So there we go. Oh Ramsey.
Oh, Ramsey!
Yo, this is Kevin Sawyer, and you're watching O Ramsey with the rampant
I ain't hearing
ramblings
that
of
one,
the
but-
village Rams themselves, Christopher and Kes Ramsey. Stay tuned.
Right.
So we'll come back up just now.
So
We're back
we
inside.
in the thing here. We asking. As Reynard say, where the steam? He want to know the steam. Where the steam? We are asking.
We're back. We inside. We ready for dinner.
We asking. Do you think that adult male and adult female, we could have just a friendly relationship? All it is that me and you real good. It never had nothing. We is just good friends. So I asking it straight first. Kieran, Teja, give me all your points, and then we will get into the meat of the things. We go open the phone line and get into the meat of the thing.
But Teja, use the guest in, so I'll leave the floor.
We mean like as in jam pass, but we still is
Nah,
friends?
nah,
No.
nah.
No. Nothing. Always friends. Always friends.
All-
Do you think that
your
a
brethren
male and
are
a
your
female...
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Come on, man. Human beings, yes.
Right.
I think they ones. Yeah, I believe in that.
Right.
I believe the children of the future.
I believe in
Teach them well and
miracles.
let them lead the way. Show us all the beauty. Yeah,
Kieran.
I believe. Yes, I think.
I ain't
I think
talking about your sister.
Nah, no sister.
No.
sister.
I ain't talking about
Friend.
your cousin. I ain't talking about them. Them is not. It's not them friend I'm talking about, you know. I feel like they're mixing it up.
No, I think that, as a matter of fact, for many years I had a female best friend. For many years.
And what happened to that?
And me and she, well, time distance, she went about her life. She we were in school together. So when school stopped, she in her zone, I'm in my zone.
So,
So people just grow apart. So it is go.
Kieran, all right. Remember, I know your business,
But me
eh?
and-
All right.
Yes, but me and Liana was never on nothing. What you want to say on the live here, Kes? What you trying to say on the
I'm
line?
glad you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Yeah, well, I know who I
All
talking
right,
about.
all right. Let me open the phone line so people can
Matter
chime
of
in
fact-
if they
matter
want.
of- Watch, Liana, come here and defend yourself right now, Gil. Because this man...
Kieran, I'm not saying that you guys were not friends after, but you are saying it like if there was nothing there.
Yes, but me and Liana never do nothing.
I'm Benedict's man.
Alright, just now. Just now. Let me pause.
I love it.
Pause. Because all again out of hand already and this thing now starts. Right here I see. Right? Liana Felicia the vet.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Full name. Here the man know the full name.
Was my friend. Yes.
Mm.
Yes, when I just saw the young lady, she's a beautiful young lady.
Mm-hmm,
I put word to the young lady.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But we quickly realized that we were better off as friends. We was good. You dig?
Right,
And
right.
that is how the relationship has been, and that's how it continues to be to this day.
So what you're saying is,
But Kes, just now, you asked.
you get put
You
in a
said-
friend zone.
No.
And-
You had to relax yourself. Because just now I go start to talk your business. And you're coming wrong, man.
I know I have a real thing in the sun, real cocoa in the sun when it comes to this topic.
Right.
I know I have a real thing to talk about. So yeah,
Because you's a man who had friend on that friendship, guys.
you see,
and it really wasn't.
let
no
me
friend.
open the phone calls.
Lines are open. Dial those digits. 725-0707.
Oh, Ramsey! But you can't. But water can't wash you. Watch, water cannot wash you.
I find you start to get a little antsy there, you know. You take a little breather. Take a little.
725-0707, guys. Go ahead and give us a call. You can call us on WhatsApp, or you could call if you heard us and you want to call on the line.
Yeah,
go
you
ahead
can
and
do that. Right?
And let's get into it. Right now, can a man and a woman be just friends? Is it possible for you to see that Smalley in that jeans? When she dress up, she beat the face to ages, the eyelashes on fleek, the body on 300, she had the body here, and tell yourself, nah, that is my sister.
So here why I saying I could talk for me.
Cass look like no. I feel like with Cass is a no.
I could talk for me.
Dusty.
For me, is not here why I will say no. Is because I've tried it and it didn't work. Twice.
Daddy.
To-
So, talk, cut your flick.
So,
cut your flick.
as I say, I had to let me put my case out there. Let me put my case. All right. I will say yes, but no. Yes, you could be friends, you know. And I feel like I have a lot of friends that, a lot of female friends, but we not on that kind of level. I feel the level of friendship I talking about, it does start to get gray, boy. It does start to. I feel like it is possible once the relationship is kept on a certain
You had to know your
leash now, but
boundaries.
you had to
know your boundaries.
yeah, up front it had to be certain things put down. And I feel if it is that you're really, really a good friend, you wouldn't even need to do that. Somebody call in. Hello, good night. Remember when you call you had to say the old Ramsey, yeah?
Oh, Ramsey.
Is this him, brother?
Oh.
I did, fellas. Listen.
Talk to me. We see him, brother. He done start to laugh already.
So, man, what's it take, brother?
Good stuff, man.
What the president of Manipo saying?
I find like we should be friends, you know.
Right.
But what has happened is, a lot of the times, either you or the girl end up liking, or both of them end up liking.
Mm-hmm.
But you could be friends with a young lady, and it function normal. But like I said, what do you do if the young lady started coming along here and you know, boy, Kieran, Badang, whatever, I like you. No, this could put the thing in a ticklish position. You understand?
So Teja, nobody never tell you, well, listen, I know we is friends, but then I want to swing on them dreads. A girl never.
Yes or no? But now I can get you two scenarios, right? Now, for me, you have to know your mental capacity now, boy.
Right.
And know what you
can do and what you can't do.
Yeah. So for me, I had a friend who, you know, we were in thing, and we still friends because I know her as a person, she could handle that now. I had another friend who approached me, you know, actually have feelings for whatever is the case. And I tell her, say, yo, at the end of the day, I will break your heart now. So, like we do go there.
Yeah.
For sure. You have to know. I feel like people in this time, you're not living the truth, boy. You have to live your truth, boy.
You have to
and live it for you.
Badang still on the line?
Yeah, Badang.
Yeah.
So Badang, you saying, yo, once it is everybody know what is the scene, it should be a cool scene.
Yeah, it should be technically because as Teja said,
technically,
he and the girl got involved, and she was able to still be cool about it. She probably didn't get too emotionally invested. She knew it was just a jam and that was it. Some ladies might get emotionally attached to the individual and then complicate the scenario and make it weird. So again, that's why I find this thing is like a personal basis to deal with it, because
of course,
how do you go back? Like with Teja's scenario, he and the girl were still able to be friends. Some people, it will get weird, she will get heartbroken, or the guy now might be the one who would have think
total feelings, correct?
He get bird box, friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and disappointment come, heartbreak.
Next thing the man by No, not at all, not me, brother.
That wasn't you, sorry.
Not me.
Let me tell you, Badang, you don't worry. I go let you know where it's situation after.
But I don't mind telling my own story.
Guess like to come on here and talk my business.
Nah.
But if you think?
I go fill in after. Relax, I go fill in after. Thanks for calling, brother.
Yeah, brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, boy, brother, boy.
Blessed love, brother. Strength. But
Yes, sir.
guys, I really think that I think, you know, as Teja was saying, you had to be true to yourself. You had to know, brother, that small, and that's the thing, eh? Is one rule that goes across the board. You had to know, you see, that girl, I can't be no friends with that girl. From the time you meet somebody, brother, you could know whether or not you could have a platonic relationship with them.
True.
That's my personal opinion. I feel from the time I see a girl, I could know, well, alright, yeah, everything normal.
Here
But
when-
from the time I see you,
Here when men and women could be friends, you see, after all they do thing, and all they say, nah, this ain't gonna work. I feel at that point, or they could be good friends, or they could be the best of friends after that. After,
Nah.
or they could be good friends.
Nah.
Yeah, if the two people is adults and they say, yeah,
nah.
it, you know, this, yeah, it's working. Yeah, I feel,
That's still a circumstance. That's still based on the two individuals. You can't generalize
Yeah.
that.
And old firewood too easy to catch, as the old people
Yeah.
say.
good. So, you're only talking
Tell it-
about my story and
telling
my
me.
story, right? So let me tell my business then, right? All right. Over my 30 years on the earth,
And talk the truth, eh?
I am talking the truth.
because I will press the buzzer.
I'm talking the truth. All right?
All
Right. Yeah, talking the truth.
I'm gonna play this in the background for you to talk. I remember when I lost my mind. Go ahead.
All right. So, firstly, growing up in my earlier years, right? Because I would say I had two female friends that I ended up in problems with, right? Nice. So, younger, I had a female friend, beautiful young lady. At first, we were just friends. I was actually with her friend, and she was with a partner of mine. You know what I mean? We were really good friends. We were friends. We used to go together. We as a group, we was real good friends.
Or you
Whole time
swapping
she-
it, boy.
We do.
Yeah, whole time he watching this
Not
morning.
me. Listen, I'll tell you now, at that point, Kieran, and you see you're throwing thing and you know the truth. Stop doing that.
No, truth valid.
Yes.
Truth valid.
Truth
now.
is valid.
All of a sudden.
Truth is valid. So I saying, right, all that time apparently she had feelings for me, but I didn't see it like that at first. To say that I didn't have feelings for her after, when it is she told me this was the case and whatever, I would be lying if I said that was the truth. But I felt like, I feel like I would have been tagging her along because I didn't have the same level of feelings she had for me that I didn't have the same feelings that she had for me. It wasn't on the same level. I feel like I would have just be tagging she along. I feel like, yes, I did like her, but it wasn't what you're in at what everybody shared. It's not that. I felt like I wasn't as invested as her. You know what I mean? So years passed and I actually tried the relationship with her. I tried. And I wasn't feeling it. It just wasn't feeling. It just wasn't feeling. Yeah, I didn't feel right in the relationship. I felt like if I was just doing it because she's a good person and I feel like I was just doing it because. And
So you hit the girl in Dubois. I may not be right for you, but I right for somebody. Yeah.
at least I didn't leave she in another country, but that's our next story. We don't go there. So yes. Teja drop your head. Yeah, you work with the man too. Yeah.
Big up, Cohen.
Big up.
Respect.
Respect, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in that situation, when I pulled away at that point, when I was like, I'm not feeling this the way I think you feeling it. She wanted to kill me, boy. She find like, all this time and effort putting into this thing. What else I try? Me and try nothing. I tell it.
Teja, I'm tell you the real story, Because Kess ain't gonna tell you the real story, dog.
He put on a horn.
No, let me tell you the real story, right? Yes, and the girl was really good. That was good, right? But the girl find girls coming in and out of Kes life, not treating the king like a king, you know, that kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
She like, you know, hey, I available for the queen seat. Yet still she being overlooked time and time again. After I come and I poured my heart to you now, you decide, well, all right, let me try it. Now you're coming to tell me, oh, you ain't feeling it.
Kieran here.
And you ain't invested. How I supposed to feel? How I supposed to feel?
Hey, boy.
Well,
Right?
you know.
Wait, boy. Now the man dread. The man very dread, right?
So tell me, what
Man
I was
very-
supposed to do? I was supposed to just drag she along then and stay in a relationship that I wasn't happy in. Or
No, but what relationship in the first place?
what was that?
Why you
Why-
started for?
First place.
As I said, because at the time, it's not that I didn't have feelings for the person, you know. You know something, you know, people that say, you know, you never know. Next thing you end up falling in love with the person. You never know. You never know. So I say, okay, you like me, I like you too. So let me see how it working out. After a few months, you must know if something I really feeling like you. You must know it. You must.
I don't know, boy. I don't know if my prudence will allow me to see them thing up front, boy. Like I just see it up front. Like I just know. Like I just know. Nah, me and you ain't go work out.
Right.
I go trip off. I sure trip off. It ain't go work. They
So
must
you
hear out, right? And ladies, I don't mean to generalize, but just giving all them my experience then. My experience, a lot of women they just want a relationship for a relationship's sake.
Yeah.
And that's not really what they want. What they really want is the bean flick.
hey,
That's all. And
No,
and they just
brother,
want
no,
somebody to
It's
show
not
them that
just-
they care.
right.
them that
It's
they
not
care
it's not
and
just
all
the
them
being flick.
But that don't mean that's a relationship. That don't mean that's a relationship you're looking for.
So what you
You're
saying?
looking for
Some
Yes.
women just want the sexual aspect of it. That is all they wanted in it then, and it's not that
warmth.
The,
A boom flick, bus a split.
Warmth.
Yeah. And that was it. No, but Teja, it can't just be about. It can't only be the boom. I think it play a big part, and part of the mix-up in society right now when it comes to relationship is because of the fact that a lot of young ladies feel like there's a level of safety in saying, well, I'm having sex boys with my boyfriend versus she
just
out
out
the
there.
road beating she body.
Yes and
You
no,
dig?
bro. Hear me out. Here what I say yes and no. Right? And again, personal opinion. Ladies, if I am wrong, please correct me. I will stand corrected, right?
Right.
Right? So it's like this, right? Society just tell women if you have more than one man, is a hoe. Which is
Yeah.
complete nonsense. Right? A lot of women, going back to what you say with security, they feel as though they need to be in a relationship to jam a man. Right?
Right.
And that's not the case. Listen, if you want to jam 10 man, a man down Mearu, a man down Sandu, and have a man in Tong, and then a man up Guayaguyari, like that's your body, your choice. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to be in a relationship just to experience a little cuddle, a little warmth.
I
little
wouldn't
coitus.
I wouldn't advise the ladies to do that as well, but you know, that's the
No, it's
opinion of
your
Teta.
choice.
Keep on your camera, keep
It's
going
your-
and you're upside down again.
Well, then I'm upside down because I'm fed up. Right? I just upside down. I go fix it.
Wait is going on. Wait is going on with your camera, Dan? The man, this is like the third time you're upside down in the middle of the thing. Yeah, I wouldn't tell ladies to do that. Of course, I will say, of course, at the end of the day, the choices that you make is up to you. But I do feel it is, I as beneficial to just be looking for your things.
What? But wait, Dan. Only about Baba on standby, yo. Only men fresh up, so I know real. Why out here looking like a vagrant?
Nah, we just trim myself, boy.
Yeah, boy, the homers.
Yeah, boy.
Home school.
Yeah, boy. You had to learn to do it, you know. You had to learn,
sure,
boy. What you gonna do? No, well, I used to go to cadets and I started trimming them cadets and them. At first it was just, one level. Grade down. But yeah, you just have to learn to neaten up yourself and thing a little bit, man.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, the same way you invest in your MacBook Pro
Yeah, no.
and thing.
Like, cause I know getting my little beard and thing tonight now coming in now,
I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
real
the
fake,
effect on
boy,
the
yeah,
camera
fake.
or what. I really seeing it now, boy, dog, boy.
I feel it. No, I believe. Listen, I want to believe it here. I believe
Hey.
it with you, bro.
But me and you the same old dog. Yeah, you see this right here? There's it here for me. And watch my brother face.
Look at what little thing there.
But I have the same thing. I just shave it off. I had the same thing in the corner here, the little patch. That's it.
Dan, I just saw my beard was at that time, I go send you a picture.
Look, we getting a call, Ali. We getting a call.
See who on the inside.
Hello, hello. Access phrase. Oh.
It's only Andre.
What good at that,
Hey.
Jesse? Talk
Yes,
to me.
sir.
Can men and women have just a friendly relationship?
Totally. Platonic relationship.
I honestly believe no.
Hey, I like
Right.
as a woman.
Why?
I like as a woman say that. I like that. I like
Right?
that.
Let me tell you why.
Tell me why.
When men decide to be a friend, we're not in the same class. We didn't grow up together. It's not my next door neighbor.
Right.
We parents are not friends. When a man decides to be a friend or a boy, they always have an intention for everything they do.
Nah, man. Nah, you're judgmental, man.
Listen. Hear my outfit. It's
I
either
listen.
they see potential or they want to keep you in a corner for if in case one day.
Just
or-
in case.
I don't make so hear this, right?
Yeah.
So you saying that you have never met a man in your life who you all started off as friends and it had remained a total friendship. It always boiled down to somebody paying question to you. Well, then again, you real sweet.
You're real sweet too.
So
Wait,
it
that's-
kind of. But
don't
never.
minimize the issue.
But so that's why
Right.
you say never.
I have one friend, but I knew that nothing could have ever happened then.
Right.
So we remained friends.
Because the woman put
But
up
right,
the
well-
barrier.
So you
Well-
saying that if it's up to the man, if it's up to the man to set the boundaries, it's not going to happen.
I believe so.
Wow. Well, I no faith.
We
in
weak,
them,
boy.
No faith in
We weak.
Let me tell you something. Men are very intentional. Men don't settle. When a man make up his mind, whether from young,
Right.
he wants something. That's what he does. Sometimes he may be unclear, so he go put it on a shelf for a later day,
Right.
just in case.
This dog boy.
A man doesn't just say, I just want to be friends with this girl. I can't have nothing. I can't have nothing between two of us.
But Auntie,
And
I am
talking about acquaintances.
testimony.
I'm talking about real friends. We hanging out.
Listen.
We talking every day. We sharing
Yes.
secrets, and I'm talking about friendship, a real friendship.
That is why I talking
Men don't
about.
do that.
But I have a couple female
Well,
friends who is my friends
I have
Who's
who
my-
females.
to this day.
Dig deep
To this day.
and be honest. You either you
I'm
like
being
the thing,
100% honest. Never.
I love this.
Never.
I love it, auntie.
Watch me.
I love
Nessa,
you.
wait, no.
And you
I show Nessa on the live. Nessa, if you're on the live,
halfway through and say, nah.
please. Nessa, if you're on the live, I need you to call and defend me
Hey,
right now.
You can't call
I
friend.
want you that-
Put name that out.
Kieran, you can't call friend that you meet after you was married, you know.
What? I
Yeah,
didn't meet
after
Nessa
you're married,
after I was
oh.
married. You're wild, oh.
You can't
I
call
did not
friend
meet
that you
Nessa
make
after
after
I
you're married, you know.
After you're married out.
But I did not meet Anessa after I married, and me and Nessa good to this day.
Why you calling up
Right?
people, man?
I never put question to the lady. She never approached me out of time and nothing. So what you're saying, I think all you two thirst, you and your nephew.
You never close one eye.
You and your nephew two thirst. That's what I'm trying to say.
I go.
Auntie, love you again.
Love you too. You have a great
Just
time.
say.
Later.
Yeah, lover.
Oh gosh.
Now, a little bit.
I love my auntie. She does
No,
it
no,
real.
no, Teja, the while, because here what I saying. You cannot, so you trying to tell me that every single young woman that you see, it don't matter her personality, how she looks, where her headspace is, nothing. Once you are around her enough for all to be friends, that's something going to happen. That's what I'm saying. You cannot be around somebody and just see them as a normal human being. Why is always breast and vagina all of the see when all the see girl? Leave the girl and them alone. Why is always that?
First now, boy.
Right.
And no, this goes back to my thing where I just always say there are a lot of men who I grew up in a house full of women, you know, auntie, sister, cousins, granny, moms, right? And me, I never view women like, or you just a sexual being, like it's a human being now, boy. And I feel that's it right there now. If you don't view a woman as a human being first, then yeah, your automatic thing is like, nah boy, this she could get jam boy, this one could get jam boy. Rather than
you think that the problem can solve?
Yeah, I feel so.
You see what? Oh gosh. Hey boy.
Stop objectifying women. Kes.
So that's what it is. That's what it is.
But no, but yeah, Mo, that's not his problem, and that's not his fault. You know, I feel like society does real drunk that down, because like, what does bottled water have to do with sex?
Right.
What does an energy drink have to do with a girl in a bikini?
By if the kind of girl in a bikini,
by you're selling brick,
box that I put.
the selling brick, and it have look I call it.
Very good. I'm glad you called to defend your charge.
Oh,
See the thing, right?
Right.
What? Hear this now. I was so let me tell the audience what's going on, right?
Tell us then.
My phone was inside and I was cooking, and I got called somebody telling me to defend myself. And now again asked to defend myself.
All right. Well, let me tell you what is going on, right? The question tonight is, can men and women be just friends? And I say I have a couple female friends who have been friends to me from the beginning of our relationship, and we have always been friendly, and no line never
you
crossed.
meet Nessa when you was with a woman already.
But you real wild boy. you keep moving the goalpost. 1 minute is no, you cannot be friends at all.
You had a woman.
You can't, then is that no. You can't count nobody who you meet after you're married. Now is you had a girl at the time you meet Nessa. What is your scene?
No, but that even worse though, because normally when you have your woman, that is the time woman is approach you.
Right.
So
Right.
you could live.
Right. So Nessa, what we call it to the court of appeal here to say is to explain to the general public and to the listening public on the wide web, right?
Yes.
That a man and a woman can be friends once everybody is clear about boundaries and everybody is sees it that way. It is possible.
You and Kieran is maybe friends, Nessa. But let me ask you about
Me
the
and
other.
friends.
Right, all right. So let me ask you, Nessa, before you even defend yourself, let me ask you then. Do you
I mean,
have
before she come
Do
to
you
defend
have-
herself.
other than Kieran? Let me leave Kieran out of this because all you coming with evidence, right? Other than Kieran,
Alright.
other than Kieran,
This sort of
Nessa,
thing is always I move the goalpost with you.
listen.
Let me hear other
Right
than
through your
Kieran.
shifting the
Other than Kieran,
goalpost.
Nessa, any male friend, you could call them and say, "Hey, here now, I have a little itch, something," and they wouldn't be willing to scratch that itch.
Well, you see.
I find it take a little while there.
Well, you see,
but Kes,
right?
you're
You see,
wild,
right?
you're
Okay,
wild.
all right. Let me tell you something, right? I have several friends that are simply friends. They are only friends.
Because you
Right?
put the wall, you put up your.
But that is how healthy relationships are
Wait,
developed by setting boundaries and by living within
let
the
me
spaces.
Talk. Let me talk. Let me talk, right? All right, okay. So my question is, right? my question is it forbidden to ask your friends to scratch an itch if it is
Hey, hang up this call. Hang up this call.
Single and you are
Hang
single,
up this
it's not
call.
like you want a relationship or nothing. But I don't say
Hang
not
up
to
this-
do that. I'm just asking if that is wrong too.
Hang up this call.
Okay, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but seriously, I have tons of male friends that are just friends.
Yeah,
That are
because.
just friends, like nothing.
But what
Nah,
I am
nah, man.
saying, Anessa, what I get it down to is most times if a man and a woman is just friends, most times is that the woman put up that boundary.
No, I disagree.
I didn't say all. I didn't say all. I said
disagree.
most
But
times.
you're wild.
Okay,
But you're wild.
first of all, we can't just be walking around sexualizing everybody, right? We can't just do so what? I can just have a male friend and just be friends with them. I not sexualizing them, and why? Come on, there are tons of people who not walking around sexualizing people.
Facts.
You understand? If they are friends, them not sexualizing you and you not sexualizing them. It's not always that when it comes to
Kes need
people
a
of the
beverage.
opposite gender.
That's what Kes need. A beverage.
Hey, I love taking this role in conversation, so I just love it. I love it.
Kes needs a beverage.
Hey.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah? Let me be frank. Yeah, let me be real frank with you, right?
Frank, please.
So there are people who are just friends, right? There are people
Right,
you don't
right.
ever have any sexual attraction to them at all. It wouldn't even cross your mind, right? And there are some people, you know, you're friends with them, and you feel like, oh, okay, this person is kind of nice, and I'm attracted to them. But sometimes you don't necessarily have to engage.
You don't have to
that,
act on. That's
all
the
the
thing.
time.
You don't have to act on
You don't
all your
have to do
feelings.
that. You don't have to talk.
Of
Are
about
you
them.
5
Some
years
people-
old?
Some people, you have different types of chemistry with people.
I
And
agree
sometimes
with
some people
that,
mistake
you know.
that chemistry.
I
Some people
agree with
mistake that
that.
chemistry for sexual chemistry. So you had to figure that out.
Hey, I agree with that, you know. I
Preston,
agree.
let me ask you,
You don't have
what was your
to.
question?
I am asking if by chance these people that you're saying are your friends, you call a day and say hello.
No.
Yeah,
That's not the question I'm talking
I'm
about.
positive.
That's not the question I'm talking about.
That the man will tell you no?
I am.
The fellas go tell you no?
Positive. 100% positive. Yeah. I
These
have
these
some
fellas
just
married and
different
thing.
friends.
These fellas married.
What do you have
Single,
to be married for?
single. I'm not talking about
So
your
somebody-
single
wait, so
friends.
somebody could just not want to have sex with you.
True.
That's not a bad thing. That is not a bad thing.
Hey,
You don't have
Simple.
to be
Or
married
does
or
behave like
single
once
or
two
with
people in a house
anybody.
together,
If it is
or they are
if it
around
is-
one
if it is
another,
somebody
that had to
asks
be
me-
in thing.
Listen, if somebody asks me for sex, one of my friends asks me, so I'd be like, no, I'm not going on that road with you. It's okay for them. If it is, I say, hey, I have a issue, they'd be like, nah, girl, I want to go down that road with you, and that's fine. And you move on with your life.
Right.
I agree.
Yeah.
What a fairy tale this is.
Way boy presto. And here my problem is, the question for tonight's episode is, Can men and women be just friends?
Yes. Yes.
That's the question.
Yes.
Can men and women be just friends? What we reach to
Yes.
now, if it is all you had jam once
Bam,
before,
badam, bam, bam.
and then all you decide to
Yes.
still be friends, or
Yes.
all kind of
Yes. Yes.
The
Yes.
question is, can men and women
Yes.
be just friends? And I am saying 100%,
Yes.
yes.
Even if you had sex with them, yes. 100%,
Yes, also yes. Once boundaries are set and maintained, anything is possible.
I feel like this is what
Yes.
Cass want, you know. Cass want or to hook up on yourself.
Well,
Ridiculous.
that's the wrong person to go for that because I really do believe men and women can be friends. It's just a matter of boundaries and it's not everything is not about sex. Oh God.
Yes, needs a beverage.
Listen, my thirst is quenched, you know. My thirst is quenched. All right? What I'm saying, that over the years in my life...
Wait, Cass,
Uh-huh.
we're trying to say because you're married, your thirst is quenched?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm a different person that I was from the time I'm talking about.
Oh,
I'm a different person.
your wholeness got deleted.
No, I ain't saying it's deleted. I'm not saying it's deleted. I feel like
He hit F5.
I feel like
refresh the page.
I'm kidding. I don't know. Cass is not that kind of person, Ollie. I'm kidding. Cass is not that kind of person.
Anymore.
I know Cass to be that kind of person. So if he is,
anymore.
I don't know.
What I'm saying is that I feel like I was telling my cousin this the other day, right? I feel like I do enough stupidness in my life before that I real good with the run wrong and girl over the place. And I feel like real good with that now. I feel like I get, as you say, the whole out of me. I feel like the whole out of my system now. And I feel like, I'm at a good place in my life. I'm settled, I'm married. I've been married for the past 5 years. No incident. Not a text on my phone, not a nothing. You understand? So I could sit back and I could say, I'm talking about the years when I was single and free and wild. These are the years I'm talking about.
So Cass, hear this,
with
right?
me.
So hear this, right?
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't have to be married to not be wild.
Fine.
Here why I say in Presto, you're saying how you've been married, okay, congrats, right? Congrats. So you saying,
congrats.
Congratulations.
You saying how it is, saying all these things are going so well in your life. You telling me you can't have a female friend and all of this be normal?
Well, now, again, Kieran, I will say that any female friend I have, and there's boundaries that I set for myself, they are my friends, but at a
so you will not allow a relationship with a female, with a woman, I should say,
A woman
to cross a certain
right?
type of relationship. It will always remain that, and that's the boundaries that I set up for myself.
Here asking. That's no.
It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be
Here
like that.
asking
It should just
now.
be like, okay, this is a person. You know what I mean? This is a person.
And I care for
You
you.
can be like, I can't. Or be like, I can't have no male friends because the possibility us having sex is like a huge thing. It's like, no, it's not like that.
So, cause that's where it feel like. It feel like, okay, well, I'm not going and have no female friends, that's why I will guarantee that I
feel like Ole living in a dream world by to not put up them kind of boundaries. Ole yourself was advocating for boundaries earlier.
Yes, boundaries are different from saying.
Boundaries are a real thing. Boundaries
Of
are
course.
a real thing. You understand? But the thing is, it's just like you don't really approach every single, like for me, like with guys and stuff like that. I don't really approach or see every guy as somebody who wants to have sex with me. I wouldn't doubt if they do, you understand?
The chances of it.
But the thing is, I don't always assume. I give them the benefits of the doubt until they throw a seed, and I'll be like, I don't really want to go down that road. And if they still want to keep going down that road, then I know, well, you need to go because you don't want to be friends, and I just want to be friends.
Guess feel everybody want to picky Portugal. And he tell himself he gonna remain safe.
Guess everybody not on you, boy.
I know that. Oh gosh, but hey, what's that? I love it.
Every Savannah grass.
Yes. Everybody in the grass, everybody dancing on the stage.
No, listen, us saying this, well, me saying this, is not being naive to the fact that there wouldn't be people who would want to, have somebody pegs or putty gal or whatever Kieran say. Like, we're not saying that that's not a thing, you understand? But it shouldn't be the case where at every point, every person that you come across of the opposite gender or the same gender or whatever it is you're attracted to, is like,
Right.
you can't just assume that they want to have sex with you. Like, that's weird.
crazy. It's weird, and it's weird to think. You know what? Even if I realize me and a girl getting good, when I realize I starting to get good with a girl, I will just cut off them feelings, because if I let it cross that line, I don't want any relationship with a woman past this particular box that I have for women.
Yes. I can't relate. I'm not married. It's open.
Dan,
The possibilities
once-
are endless.
Oh God.
And okay, and I say it could come off now. You could come off the thing.
All right, later, guys.
Later. Thanks for your input, Nessa.
Why is it I have to set up a whole gate around myself to make sure that I don't do nothing at the time in my own relationship? I
For me-
should be able to follow the rules in my relationship.
No, but Karen him out, right? For me, it's this, right? If you are my friend and I am with somebody, you would respect that because you're my friend.
Yeah, go ahead and preach.
That's it. That's what I can say.
Go ahead and preach, brother Teja.
All right, so my good friend Andre just sent a message here, right? He said, okay, so let me be real with y'all. Most of my friends are female, and honestly, most of them, when I started talking to them, yes, I found them attractive, but I chose to remain just friends and have told them, yes, they are attractive, but they are my friends. I find them attractive, but we are just friends. And you, my dear friend, a different breed.
This is my saying. When I say you need a beverage, I'm not trying to come wrong here.
So, all right. So let me tell. It was two young ladies that I said I had to talk about. All right, because this is my life. I know that it didn't work out for me, and this is what I'm talking about. There's another young lady we were friends since somebody calling again. Hold on. All right. Let me take the call. Hello. Good night.
Oh, Ramsey.
Oh.
So,
Who we talking to?
this is Jared here, boy.
What's the name? Sorry.
Jared.
Jared. Yeah. What's up, bro?
Jared, what's up, man?
Yeah, man, I cool. And this is Colette Coworker from the club.
Okay. Yeah, man. I know who I'm talking to now.
Right. So, yes, women and men can be friends. Most of my friends are female. If I'm in a jam right now, I need to call someone for some help or something, I need a ride or pickup, is that you like all right?
Yeah.
And I totally disagree with the whole thing that, just because you meet some woman, you have to smash, have to bleed. That's a dumb mentality that we have.
Facts.
We should see women as another human.
Of course.
If, as you're getting to know her and whatnot, feelings build up, that's a different whole story.
Correct.
But-
now she's in another category.
Right. But because of every we are fellas, we know how we think, we know what we are. As I tell people, we are all meant to put on this earth to smash. That's the whole point. As Kanye West said, none of us will be here without come. Right? As Kanye West said. But
quoting from
it's a
the Kanye
mental
West.
thing. We need to be able to restrain ourselves and have human basic friendship interactions with
Come
everybody.
on, man.
Right?
Bye, Ale.
And because look, okay, most of
Your friends.
So I'll give an example. So I have I threw a baby lime a few years ago, and I have a few male friends, like close male friends, right? Very few.
Yeah.
So
I think he
joined
get
them
friends.
across, and I had most of my female friends around. So you know, guys, they're watching and observing these ladies, and they were very pretty, all right? Right? So the next
Yes.
day, now we doing the postmortem, and all the guys like, course, boy, and this nice. Which one is smashing? And I watch, and I'm like, well, no, we just friends, and they can't believe me. They say, no, we're talking shit on this,
Die kiss brethren, die kiss brethren them.
Sorry, what's that?
Yeah.
Nice kiss brethren.
Yes, but guys, and this is a constant battle and argument I have weekly with a lot of my friends. Like, well, no, it's not. These are just friends. Every time I see you with a girl, hey, who's that? I'm like, no, they're just my friend. And they feel lying. You had to explain. You had to pull out receipts. It's sickening.
Yeah. Yeah, it
men
really is.
and women, I don't want to be too long, but men and women can be friends. We just need to be, it's a mentality. You have to be strong. You have to just behave yourself. You know, and you can miss out on a good friendship if you just stand thinking about these ladies.
Facts.
You know, you have to calm it down.
So what else to
Thanks,
think
Jared.
about?
Time, guys, I will listen up here.
Jared, thanks, blessings, brother.
Jared,
Yes, but
later.
what else to think about? Yes, what about art? What about sending her Mical Teja's new song? Right? He just did a collaboration with Jillionaire. How's about forwarding that to the young lady instead of pictures?
Hey, woi, come down from there. Come down from there. So again, let me tell my story, right? Let me tell my story. Me and this young lady, we were friends. At first, I will say at first we liked each other. The both of us, we liked each other. It was mutual. But nothing came out of us liking each other. As a matter of fact, we ended up get kissing or something. I think my mother did catch us. Right? So from that now she was frightened. Right? And we'd say, well, really things are working out. Let me call it quits. And we were honestly, after that, I will tell you, for years, I feel this was my closest female friend ever. For years we were friends. Nothing happened. I talking about me and her lie down on the same bed multiple nights. Because when I talking, it's not that I just see women as an object. That is not what it is. I just being wild for the conversation, right? Please, let me clarify that as we going forward, right?
Of course.
Nice. It's not that I see women as an object, as just a vagina with legs. That's not what I see. Okay? That is not what it is. I am a very well brought up guy, right? I see women as humans, as individuals, yes. But I will say, even though we were friends for years upon years, I talk about over nearly 15 years, me and this girl was friends, just friends, and put in plenty of position that plenty other people would get weak in.
Try to seize the opportunity.
You understand? Would have tried something in, and we were friends for years, but at times she called and say, all right, you single, I single.
What we gonna do?
I looking to, just be out there raising numbers unnecessarily. And at first, I honestly, I say, nah. The first time, I said no. Because I in my soul, I felt like it doesn't work. To me, two people who are friends and just say not that good and stay like that and stay friends, I feel like
no. Well, presto.
I know myself. Again, I'm talking about myself. I ain't generalizing
because
there.
all you all liked each other at first. All you done cross that line. The attraction done there.
Yeah, but that was years ago. Yeah, I ain't saying, Kieran. Again, right? When I tell you that me and this person was put in some positions that a lot of things could have happened, and it's not that is that we was fighting the urge, and it wasn't that. It's just that we were very good friends at the time, and it's just that wasn't on the radar. You know what I mean? So
right.
When it is, she asks that question. You understand? And I said no. She feel a little offended. Of course, she feel a little offended. And
Well, this is what I'm not going to tell you in a presto. It wasn't on the radar for you.
well, could be. Because after what happened earlier when we'd get catch when mommy'd come and catch us, right? We at that point we wasn't doing nothing and what you do is the thing? We now sit down, right? We now sit down, right? And I see you and I don't know what it is, but mommy they just come home early that day for some reason. I don't know what it was. We now and now sit down by Teja, boy. And now sit down. And the door open. I say, hey, hi mom. Hi mom. Well, after that, mommy take away my house keys. No house keys for you, Cass. You bringing girl in my house? No house keys for you. My mother was
no mothers do.
Yeah, she play. You know, she had a level of trust for me, and then she come and meet a girl in she house now. Yeah, she wasn't on that. And after that, now I had to, of course, regain my mother's trust, and I didn't want to put another young lady in that situation. If you know what I mean. So for me, it was that we were really good friends for years. When I tell you, we were real good friends. We went all over the place. We went driving all over the country. We spent hours talking. Like real. This was one of my closest friends. I'm telling you, one of my closest friends. And then when it even had that. This was one of my closest friends. I'm telling you, from as far as I see it, let me say that. As far as I see it, this was one of my closest friends. And from what I heard after, I talk about I good with all her family, everything, mother, everybody. I good with all of them, you know. You know what I mean? We real good.
No, I mean, I don't
you
know.
Don't know what I mean? I talking about we was real good friends. Her family know my family know her family. We was real good friends, right? And where I was going with this boy. Right, so
yeah,
where was I lost?
Yeah.
We were always good. We were good friends, but as Kieran said, it probably was that she probably had a ulterior motive with keeping me as a friend. I don't know, but what I was saying that from me,
all the girls want Kess. Kess is a walking piece of meat, man. A piece of man.
I never say that, boy, Kieran, boy.
Want a piece. Kess cannot have no girlfriends, and it stay normal because somehow these girls always going to want the 6 fingers in the line. I mean, look at the
hey, man. Look at them. Carry on saying I like the story time by Kess. Yeah, story time tonight. When I tell her that alright, so I remember her mother saw me after this whole thing play off, and me and her wasn't friends anymore. Her mother saw me and say that she told her daughter not to pursue me because all Israel good friends and you got lost out on a good friend, and the same thing end up happening. You understand? So when I say that we can't be friends, I'm not saying that you cannot point blank period over everybody. People are different. I talking about in my life, the 2 times that I had female friends that got to the level of friendship that I would say is a real good friend. Oh gosh, give me a second to get into the point. What I will say, for me, it didn't work out. So now in my life, I have female friends that I am very good with, but to that level of friendship, I don't feel that I willing to ever let another female get that close to me, just out of precaution. And it's not that I think that something will happen. I don't think that I will cheat on my wife or anything like that. No, brother.
You know that is the sweet man come to make things sweet, and if I let anybody close to me, they will smell me and they will want to jump on me. Talk the truth.
These are words that you are speaking, eh? I never said these things.
Talk the truth.
I never said these things. I never said these things. I
'cause
never
that's what
said
it's
these things
seeming
about
like.
any of the females that I was talking about, any of the women I was talking about. So
That-
don't put it on me.
That's what it feels like, right? Hear what I'm saying. Everybody, you are to set your boundaries for yourself, brother. I can't fault it for you setting your boundaries, right? But for me, it comes down to this.
Yo,
When you
people
meet
all
somebody-
sugar daddy, all kind of thing in the comments here. What good of it tell you, boy? We paid me on Kieran,
you-
boy.
When you meet somebody, you cannot tell me that you meet somebody and you don't know whether or not there's attraction there. I think that should be a guide.
Yeah.
If you know you and the girl, if you know you find the girl sweet, don't try to be thinking about you're friends and you know you're secretly
For
trying to still
sure,
cut her
for
fit.
sure.
Right? And vice versa, young lady.
Yeah.
You see the fella, you realize he's in a relationship, better you tell him, hey, I find you real sweet, but you have a girl, so better you stay there. Then you think and two all you're good, all you're rocking here and rocking there, and because too little white talk in your system, you want to be all up in my neck. You understand? Don't do me that. I'm more than just a piece of meat. Right? And vice versa, women, I believe that guys shouldn't always approach relationship with girls as who I go be with versus who I wouldn't be with. Just meet people, hang out. If all your vibe click. First things first, guess you're not going to like everybody just as a friend.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Not you and everybody vibe not going to connect.
Yeah, for sure.
So if you want somebody vibe connect, I don't see the point of saying, well, me and this girl getting good and I realize we getting good, so let me put axe on that because I don't want it to come to the place.
No.
You understand?
No.
Let me just snip that in the bottom one
No.
time.
I ain't.
Because she go end up on the six
God,
fingers.
by Kieran, by you make her. Teja don't laughing there. Yeah. They laugh at me now, man. I weak.
No.
6 fingers.
6 inside?
Yeah, 6 outside.
6 inside. Way.
No 6 inside.
I know that I not taking no chances. Exactly, Steffi. I am not willing to lose what I have right now over a potential weakness, whether on my part or somebody else's part. So I don't want no girlfriend.
No, I respect that, bro. I respect that. At least you know where you're about now, you know what I mean?
That is all I said.
Yeah, but how you know when a crackhead fully recovered
Kieran.
is when they could be around crack cocaine and they take a little sniffle. You dig?
Or they
can
had
you
their
truly
fill.
How can you truly know that you are retired, recovered, playboy, if you cannot be around girl?
That is not
What
the case. Because that is not the case. That is not the case, Kieran. It's not that I cannot be around girls. Don't do that. That is not what's happening. That is not the case.
No. You can be around kills. Them just can't be around you.
Correct. That's the whole problem. That's the whole problem.
Hey.
He have up the boundary. No, Cass have up the boundary now, boy.
Right.
Cass boundary.
Listen to me.
Wait, Cass,
Uh-huh.
where's your favorite sport?
Football.
Cricket?
Football.
Not, you know. It's our.
Yeah, football. I don't play cricket.
Alright.
You trying to upset me up.
But guys, as we taking a turn to wrap up because we want going into 2 hours here now.
Yeah.
And this is our long program. I want us to talk a little bit more to Teja before we leave. I want us to take in some more of his music. Let me take in one of the music videos now so we can see the man in action. At the end of the day, 2021 is a visual something.
Yeah,
So
boy.
Let me look to take in one of the music videos. The video that I enjoy the most out of the recent ones here is the one that she did for Strength of God.
Yeah, we taking in that.
Yeah.
We taking in Strength of God for
Right.
sure.
So let me take
Closing
in that.
statements. Teja.
Honestly, boy, I don't know what to say because for the past couple months, I've felt like in those movies where it's like you're waking up every day and dying,
Right.
and like no matter what you do,
You're
like in
doing
the
it
movie,
like you were.
You're in
yeah,
a
no
loop.
matter what, yeah, but I feel like kind of loop, boy, and I don't know. I don't know, but I'm definitely optimistic. My head high, so my words would just be to anybody who feeling the same. You know, the most I could tell you is just keep your head down and wait it out. I don't have any words of because I myself don't know
Yeah,
what to say, but
you need the encouragement yourself.
yeah, boy, it's a weird space, but I definitely want to send love and blessings to everybody locked
Yeah,
on
for
right
sure.
now. So yeah.
For
All
sure.
right.
Closing statements on my part, I will like us at the final, say. Can we contrary? Right? My final say is this. Trinidad and Tobago, see each other with eyes that are open to love, because you can find yourself in a position where a new friend could treat you better than somebody who you have known for many years. And of course, this is no matter their gender. So you meet somebody, don't block yourself off. Don't turn your heart into stone.
Stay with you.
You dig? Don't allow your heart to become callous from receiving love.
Hey,
Right?
boy.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You done? Oh? You done? Hey, so I guess Ramsey. No, but all right, for real, I do believe that we can become friends. Men and women can be friends. But lines have to be drawn. That is the bottom line. You can't just have things open and willy nilly and just think that people on the same level with you, because in my experience, sometimes that is not the case. Sometimes one person may have an ulterior motive. So if one of the persons in that friendship do have a boundary up, then the chances of something happening,
there's always the possibility.
There's always the possibility. That was my point, I like the choke thing, but yes, that was my real point tonight. If it is you are single and you just out there, do your thing. You understand? But if it is you let me say you're in a relationship and you have your female friends, your male friends, whatever the case is, you supposed to know you and put up boundaries for your life. Don't just have things just out there. That is me. And that is my closing statements. I rest my case. Right? So guys, we are closing the show tonight. We're gonna watch Teja's song Strength of God. There's a real nice song. I want you guys to take it in. Next week, guys, we are talking relationships again, but we're talking about the stresses of relationship, especially in this lockdown scenario what happening right now. Real people fighting and falling out, and oh gosh, you still here, girl? Yeah, nowhere to go. So we actually have where's the doctorate boy?
A trained psychologist
coming next week
to talk
about the stresses and how we could handle stresses in relationships. All right, so stay tuned for that. Also, this Friday we having movie night on Zoom. And this weekend we are watching Kung Fu Hustle. Right? I know
Kung Fu Hustle
this week. Teja, I can send you the link still, man.
Yeah.
You missed the watch. You see, Shamika, you're now rich and you missed the live again this week. Eh? Very good, Shamika. I'm watching all there. Or let's see all there's my female friends.
We hear this rich. Trinidad and Tobago, this has been the O Ramsey Show. My name is Christopher.
My name is Kes, and our special guest tonight,
man, Mical Teja. Let me run into the song Strength of God Of course, this is 2021 music in the middle of a pandemic. The man busting the place. I read
Try.
it to you. Let's go.
Touch upon this, yeah. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. Take a look when you walk through the city, looking lifeless. Some people say it's a sign of the times. Things too violent.
Yes, you hear me still, man?
Poverty done killing me brothers, and the devil behind it.
Well, goodness. Mical,
I down on my knees
Yeah,
to
bro,
the
thanks for having
Father,
me.
and he's in God's timing.
Yeah, bro.
In God's
Keep it up,
I have a
timing.
message here. We had a link.
Yeah,
By
man,
the
for sure,
strength
But
of God,
keep this up, though, eh? This is tough.
not the strength of man.
Alright, fellas,
We
don't
go
know.
make it
What's
out
up?
of this. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We gon' make it out of this. Somebody say, Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Give God His praise. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Let Him strengthen your days. Just thinking about life, bound to hurt your head. Can't be passing time to dead. Oh gosh, keep doing what's right. Times is getting dread. Have to keep your head up high, because the devil is a hard-working fella. He don't like when God people get up and do something good. I'll get the youth, listen to the truth. Don't let them tell you what you can't do. Trust in the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. By the strength of God, not the strength of man. We go make it out of this. Somebody say, Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Give God His praise. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Ale, Ale, Alleluia. Let Him strengthen your days.
Oh, Ramsey!
Are always better than one.
Oh, Ramsey!
Two Rams are always better than one. Ram-packed with rambunctious laughter and vibes. Hit follow to join the rampage. The ramifications for this ramage will be severe.